off by giving a big round of applause for all the students for their hard work for the whole semester. They are almost there. Yeah, right? Still have one more week to go. So let's give them all a big round of applause. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank all the industry members who bravely, brought forth the idea for their capstone projects and also spend the time and effort in working with the students throughout the semester. And I can tell you from first-hand experience working with the students, this is indeed a lot of work, right, in 15 weeks. So I would like to thank all the industry advisory, or the industry projects as well as the external advisory members, and also all the faculty who spend their time working on these good projects. So let's give a big round of applause to all of them. So thinking ahead to next year, I would like you to think of project ideas, which you can actually give to these next year students and challenge them even more. Okay, so please let us know as you come up with ideas and we will put them to work. All right, with that, I'm going to turn this over to Professor Clanton. Where is he? Right here. And he'll take over from here. Chuck.
Thank you, Tree. Order of the engineers. Sorry, well, at least you got your priorities straight. Better have a program here. Any other stragglers?
We did have one more.
You gonna join us, or you gonna be off to the side?
I'm the only one who needs reading glasses to read this, Chuck.
I got contacts.
Oh, you and I both. Sorry, sir.
We're not getting old, but our eyes are, right?
Yep.
All right. Order of the engineer. This is a personal pledge ceremony. It'll take a few minutes here, and it's a program that engineering candidates, as soon as they get their degrees, make the ethical decision that they are to protect humans, welfare, personal property. In our case, most of it deals with the environment. But if we go back to the before 1750, we did everything pretty much by trial and error. If something failed, something collapsed, something didn't work right, we just gave up, didn't worry about it, attributed it to nature. That's just the way it was. Then we started the Industrial Revolution. We started realizing that mathematics, the sciences, the physics, chemistry, biology comes into play. And we can use those tools to help organize our thoughts, help design, manufacture. August 29th, 1907, in the process of building a bridge across the St. Lawrence River, the Quebec Bridge collapsed. 1,600-foot span was what it was designed for. But without going back and recalculating, the last minute the contractors expanded it to 1,800 foot. The cantilever beam was the longest at that point in time in the world, and it collapsed. Only 11 people out of 86 survived that collapse. At that point in time, the engineering societies realized that they were going to have to step up their game. They were going to have to improve if they were going to be an honorable profession to protect human public welfare. 1926, there was a program called the Calling of the Engineer. This started in Canada. And it was a program that started out in secret, and it was signified by wearing a ring on the small finger of the working hand. The reason for that is every time you did something, you saw that ring. Whether you signed documents, worked with T-squares, triangles, drawings, whatever you did, you were constantly reminded that you were part of the ethical process of protecting human beings by wearing the ring on the working hand. 1970, the ceremony came to the United States. Cleveland State was the first university to deal with this. We're graduate engineers, we're dealing with this obligation. The total cost, $15, and that's for the ring. There's no society, no dues, nothing. Just a personal pledge and a personal reminder that you're doing your work for human beings. With that, should we say the obligation here? I am an engineer.
In my profession I take deep pride. To it I owe solemn obligations.
Since the Stone Age, human progress has been spurred on by the engineering genius. Engineers have made usable nature's vast resources of materials and energy for mankind's benefit. Engineers have vitalized and turned to practical use the science and the means of technology.
Were it not for this heritage as accumulated experience, my efforts would be feeble. As an engineer, I pledge to practice integrity and fair dealing, tolerance and respect, and to uphold devotion to the standards and dignity of my profession.
Conscious always that my skill carries with it the obligation to serve humanity by making the best use of Earth's precious wealth. As an engineer, in humility and with the need of divine guidance,
I shall participate in none but honest enterprises. When needed, my skill and knowledge shall be given without reservation for the public good. In the performance of duty and in fidelity to my profession, I shall give the utmost.
in summary, this is just an individual pledge, an individual obligation, responsibility for ethical behavior. It is symbolized by wearing the ring on the pinky of the working hand as a constant reminder that you are to benefit humans, wealth of nations, wealth of the public, protect the public, and to protect environmental issues. We can see this in some of the design courses, or some of the design capstone, water conservation, environmental protection, reduce, reuse, recycle, composting, and developing alternative type energy sources. So, with that, I will honor you guys with your rings. Oh, Grace isn't here, is she? There you go, Noah. Congratulations.
One ring to
Yeah, we're all trying to do this one. Anything else happens? Can I spend these $15? I stalled. I really did.
So if we give a final hand for our two engineers.